Hey there, it's Hayley, the High Heel Housewife. And have you ever gone to one of those really nice, big, fancy fundraisers where all the decor and the gala event, and you're like, wow, I wonder who put this together? I wonder how they did this. How many people did it take to pull this event off? Well, I am here to help you have some insight on that. I am an event planner and event designer for 26 years. I've had experience doing events and weddings and theater design, all the things you can imagine. I've pretty much done them in my last 26 years. So I was just working on our big gala event all morning, and I thought, you know what, that's a great subject matter to help some people. Let me tilt my camera here. Hold on. It's a little hurt. My tripod is interesting. Anyway, so I'm going to share some insight with you about how to create one of those big gala fundraiser events. All right. So first of all, whenever I do one of those, and I've been chairman of our big fundraiser for our county for the last 6 years. I've been the guy to do it, and I've helped with several other ones in our community, but I'm just going to give experience off the one that I'm in charge of. And tell you what, sorry, my plant, it looked like there's a big snake coming out of my plant. Well, one of my grandkids stuck a bracelet. Okay, it's not a snake coming out of my plant over there. It's grandkid being fun and creative and freaking Gigi out. All right, back to what I was going to say is, so every year we have our big gala event fundraiser, all right? And last year was my year of, I was the only person in charge. Like most of these events have you have a committee, right? You have a group of people executing these events. You have a person in charge, and you have all the other people doing all the little things. The program, the lineup, the auction things, all the speakers, right? Well, hi, my name's Hayley, and I don't work well with others when it comes to doing fun, like working with the committee. Like I can't. Like I need to be in charge, and I will ask people to do certain tasks, but I'm not going to go to meetings and get people's opinions and talk about it and then email back and forth and blah. No. Tell me what you want and I'll do it, and I'm going to execute it, and I'm just going to be awesome because I can't deal with 12 other people. I did that the first few times I did this event, and I'm like, I'm going to rip my hair out. Let me just be in charge, and I will ask when I need help. But that's just me, and that's just my personality. So last year was the first year that I was solo on this event, and I gotta tell you, it was awesome because I didn't have to deal with a bunch of other people's opinions. I could just do and execute what I wanted without other people going, oh, blah. Because I know I can pull off a great event. I know that. Okay, to me, these events are productions. That's how I view it in my brain. I've had years of theater background, directing shows, producing shows, all the theater you can imagine, over 30 productions I helped with or was in. Everything from costuming to set design to writing, producing, directing, choreography, music director, all the things. So when I see a big event, I think production, right? I want to transport the guests into a different reality. I want them to have an experience. They're not just going to bed, and they're not just going to eat the dinner and listen to a boring speaker. No. When I build these events, I want people in costume. We have a strong theme. Everything is around that theme. All the music And it's not just background boring music, it's music with soul, all right? So I'm going to tell you what I did last year and kind of what I'm doing this year. I got the sniffles and I got a little sunburn from gardening yesterday. So last year this event was called the Revolution. And as you can see, it had a 1776 vibe, all right? And so everything I did for this event, and here's our little flyer that I built. Everything was, here's the back with the speakers. Everything was built with this vibe, all right? So I had people in colonial costumes at the event. All the music was really awesome. The music was good. I had theme music for each time a new speaker came up. All the music beforehand was violin and fiddle and kind of, God, I just looked at that freaking snake thing again. It just, bracelet, whatever it is, coming out of this plant. Stinking kids. Anyway, it was all the table decor. I had these little tri-corner hats coming out of all the arrangements. I had people in tri-cornered hats walking around. It was a very awesome. People walked in, and then I had a very video heavy production also. So there's music going the whole time, like feel your soul music, not just like dee, 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 dee. No, it was like dun 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 dun, like that to get you pumped up. And so then I had two big screens. So we had the stage, right, all dressed lovely, kind of with this colonial vibe, and then two big screens. And I had a lot of production time. And so how I did that, this was one of the scripts I found this morning, because I was like, okay, I got to get this stuff out and kind of get working on this year's production, because it's in a month, 2 months, a month and a half, and I haven't got this far yet. But this is what I do. Run of show. All right. Dim house lights. Oz behind the curtain announces. That was George, the PA guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The revolution is here. And then I have every video production, all the music, all the speakers. All right. Like I planned out every stinking, all the heads and tail games, the dessert dash, the live auction, the silent auction. Like there's no question. And so the AV guy, AV stands for audio visual. The AV guy had this, the guy pushing the, all the music. Well, that was the AV guy. He had a team there. And what do you call it? The MC, the announcer had this, the speakers had this, I had this. So I had like 5 or 6 of these made that we all had the same timeline. We all knew it was going on, right? There's no questioning what's next, because I'm like, yo, rate your buck. And we also did a dry rehearsal, which you have to do when you're doing a production, and you have speakers and you have the color guard and you have different things going on, and you got to have a dry run. Yep, with your team, right? Yep, you have to have a dry run. And then the year before, I had just this, and I thought, okay, this might be good to show. This is what we took to businesses for sponsorship, and the layout for the program, right? And then information for sponsorship. So this is another thing that we made way beforehand. I didn't do that. I'm like, no, that's okay. I will contact people. So then this was our program, and it wasn't huge, and I didn't need it to be huge. If we had had a lot more corporate sponsors, but we didn't, and that was fine. So we had this, we had the lineup, of course, my ad down here that's getting redone because it's out of date. Fallen soldier table, and then a couple things, and this on the back. I created this entire program in Canva. Then I sent it to a graphic designer and they printed it. But like all these graphics, not all of them, I'm sorry. This graphic, this, I didn't do the advertisement, you know, the business graphics. They had to supply those. Everything on this page I designed and then sent it all over to the printer for the program. For this year, here's our theme for this year. Put on the armor of God. So this is going to have a fun medieval vibe. So this had a revolutionary vibe. This is going to have a more medieval vibe. So I'll have people dressed as knights in armor and suits and swords. Okay, those will be my door greeters. The music and videos I have for this event is so cool. The Vangelis 1492 Columbus movie. I think that's what it's called. In 1492, Columbus sailing ocean post, something like that. The Vangelis. Dun, 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 dun. That cool theme song that gets y'all pumped up. That is the theme song for this event. And it's going to be awesome. And then I found some really cool YouTube videos that people had made with like Knights of Templar and lions and like slow motion. And so I want people to like experience an experience when they go to one of my events. And that's kind of how I do it. It takes a lot of time and a lot of prep. And I'm way behind because I've been writing books. I got sidetracked with writing books in a course. So that's what my kitchen table is right now. If I could flip my camera, it's just stacks of papers and piles and laptops and sticky notes and crap all over. When I say crap, I mean treasures. Anyway, that's how I'm building this event. And I think when I get closer to it, I'll share more on how I build it, all the decor I pull out of my inventory, and how I want everything to be lanterns and kind of medieval for all the tables, and the backdrop for the stage. I want it to be like heavy. Oh, and I ordered some cool flag holders, so I want like and the flaggy things. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, that's what I've been working on today. Getting all that done. Because tick, tick, tick. Time's a ticking. And I have 2 vacations coming up. And girlfriend wants to vacate when I vacate, so I gotta like hone in on my time, get that done. All right, you guys, if you have any other desire to learn how I do events, how I do weddings, how I do wedding planning, how I decorate, how I do charcuterie, all the things I do, because I do a lot. I'm here to help you. Please message me. I'm on all the platforms that you can think of. Message more info, whatever you're watching this on. I'll follow up with you. I've got a really cute little, remember I was saying I have stuff all over my kitchen table. This is the PDF I send to people that want to learn. This is the first 3 modules in my course, and I send you the PDF. I send you the actual presentation, and then this is like your workbook, your worksheet. I just finished a course on how to photograph your work and how to capture it so it looks awesome. Okay, I'm Hayley. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you learned something today. It would be awesome if you did. Catch up with me if you want more information I'm happy to teach you. And look out for my books on Amazon once I can get them through KDP Publishing. Anyway, they're coming out real quick. Nightmare. But anyway, I'm here for it. All right. Peace out.